Next, we have a very popular type of quadratic equation which is on rates. Now, rates is the ratio of two measurements of different units. That is one telltale sign that the question is about rates. Another way is to spot the words per. For example, kilometers per hour. A ship usually departs at 9 a.m. from port A to port B, 300 kilometers apart. If the average speed of the ship is x kilometer per hour, part A, find in terms of x the usual time taken by the ship to travel from port A to port B in hours. Now, looking at this part of the question, is there any formula that comes to your mind? We have 300 kilometers, we have x kilometer per hour, and we have the question asking us to find the time taken. Yes, we have this formula DST, distance, speed, and time. An easy way to remember is don't steal things. Hence, for part A, in order to find the time, we have distance divided by speed. And the time taken from port A to port B will be equals to the distance 300 kilometers over the speed x kilometers per hour. Part B, on a Sunday, the ship increased its average speed by 4 kilometers per hour. It arrives at port B 50 minutes earlier than usual. We have two new information here. B, part 1, find in terms of x the time taken in hours for this journey. So what is the time taken to travel on a Sunday? The time taken will be equals to, what is the distance? Yes, the distance remains unchanged. It is still 300 kilometers. And what is the speed? The speed is now x plus 4 hours. And hence this is B part 1. Now, B part 2 asks us to form an equation in x and show that it can be reduced to x squared plus 4x minus 1440 equals to 0. Now, looking from the top to the bottom, what information is not being used yet? 9 a.m. and 50 minutes. Since part A and part B, part 1 involves time, and here we have 50 minutes, which is also time, we know that this should be 50. It arrives 50 minutes earlier, it means that the difference between the two times will be equals to 50 minutes. So, it is crucial to remember that you use the bigger value to minus the smaller value. Now, which one is smaller and which one is bigger? Since the denominator here is bigger, this whole value here will be, yes, smaller. And hence, the bigger time will be 300 over x. And the smaller one will be 300 over x plus 4. Now, there is something wrong with this part here. This is in hours, but this is in minutes. How do we convert 50 minutes to hours? Yes, we will divide by 60. And hence, we will now try to solve this equation. To solve this fractional equation, we will first make this into common denominator. Hence, we have 300 multiplied by x plus 4 over x multiplied by x plus 4 minus 300x over x multiplied by x plus 4 equals to 5 over 6, cancelling the two zeros here. Next, we will put the numerators together. 300 bracket x plus 4 close bracket minus 300x over x bracket x plus 4 equals to 5 over 6. Simplifying the numerator, we will get 300x plus 1200 minus 300x over x bracket x plus 4 equals to 5 over 6. 300 minus 300 will give us 0, and the numerator will be left with 1200. The denominator will become x squared plus 4x equals to 5 over 6. Since we have single fraction equals to single fraction, we shall now cross multiply. And hence we have 1200 multiplied by 6 equals to 5. Please remember the bracket. Multiplied by x squared plus 4x. This will give us 7200. And on the right hand side we will have 5x squared plus 20x. Let's put all the terms to one side. We will have 5x squared plus 20x minus 7200 equals to 0. To reduce this into this form, we will divide everything by 5. X squared plus 4x minus 1440 equals to 0. And hence we have shown. Finally, we are asked to solve this equation and hence find the time that the ship reached port B on that Sunday. Well, to solve this, we can use the quadratic formula. And hence A equals to 1, B equals to 4, and C equals to negative 1440. And the formula will be x equals to negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, the whole thing over 2a. Simplifying it, we will have negative 4 plus minus square root of 5776 over 2. And we will get 36 or negative 40. Now, do we need to reject any of this number? Yes, since x is speed, we will reject the negative as we do not accept the negative for speed. Finally, what is the time that the ship reached port B on that Sunday? This is the time, and hence we will have the time equals to 300 divided by 36 plus 4 will be equals to 7.5 hours.